Hello creation, I hope you're well. I've just written this is just channeled through. It's called Parochial Misgivings. A blend of anticipation with the rush of what's ahead. Promise of such eastern delights to calm all peace that fled. Parochial misgivings no more to rule the roost. Cosmopolitan liberators sent to give love's children a boost. Where once stood tall the mountain, overseeing barren land, observing seasons as they pass under influence of man. Yet man so too was influenced by that of which unseen. They too be of the barren, but soon to be set free. And all shall rise together beyond the mind and its constricts, and all shall bear witness to the mind the heart evicts. The bells sing of the passing age, and ask all to take time to reflect, to acknowledge that which had to be, regardless of neglect. Parochial misgivings have now passed beyond their worth. 'Twould not be conducive for them to stay a moment longer within the psyche of Mother Earth. Alas, 'twill not be with ease and grace that we witness their depart. 'Tis time for the great divide. 'Tis time for a brand new start. By George. By Jove and by Jiminy, what's going on? What's he on about? Parochial misgivings? What's that mean? Well, I had to look it up. I did. I only write what comes through, and some stuff I don't even know, so I have to have a look and see what the word means. Anyway, that's how it works. So, love it though, I love being of service. I am of service. You all are, in your own ways, whatever role you're playing upon this earth. Yeah? Yeah, can you imagine the power that you can actually access should you wake up? You know, to live with that peace within your body, to feel it in your sacral chakra, you know, in your heart. We're doing alright. We have us moments, don't we? We have us moments. But, as always, we keep going. We work through those energies and we keep going. Parochial misgivings. Very good. I like that. I like that. Cheers, spirit. Great spirit. Oh dear me. So, what's on the agenda? There isn't an agenda. We just take each moment as it comes, don't we? You know? Focus on that which we would like to experience. Get our vibrations right. Hopefully when we align, it shall come into it shall be made manifest into the physical. And sometimes we can think, is it ever going to happen? You take it piss. Yeah, how many times I've turned around and said this in these videos? You carrot dangling bastards. Yeah, making promises here and promises there, just a bit longer, just a bit more, and it can be frustrating. It can. This is where we have to tap into that patience that we've cultivated, which can be bloody tested sometimes, can't it? Yeah, it can. So, well, 5 minutes. Shall we keep it a short one this one? Or shall we chit chat and waffle? Chit chat and waffle. Don't think they're ain't good for you, them waffle, are they? There's a lot of stuff that ain't good for you. But without sampling it, you won't know if it were good for you or not, would you? It's true. And that is the same with individuals in life. You know? We don't know if anybody's going to be good for us or bad for us unless we're meant to experience that in whatever capacity. And then we experience that, and if we don't learn or grow together, then we will go our separate ways. That's how it works. That is how it works. You are with someone for the duration you're meant to be with them. There comes a time when if it comes to that time where there's no more to learn from each other, and it's just you both just sort of not progressing really, spiritually I'm on about, then it may be that you may have to go your separate ways. It may be. There are many in life who don't or haven't witnessed the independence, because they'll have they've lived with parents, if that's the circumstances surrounding their upbringing, so that regardless of who it is, they've lived with someone and they've never been independent and lived by themselves, and there may be a time when the soul within that body wants to experience that. So circumstances will be brought about whereupon that particular soul will end up living by itself, or secluded one way, or separated another way, whichever, to have that human experience in solitude, maybe, if that's what's required, if that's what that soul needs to progress. And if not, then, and there are many, and up until, well, I say up until, it's many years back now, but, I was one where I lived with parents and then went into a first marriage, which didn't last that long, and then went back to parents, and then went into a relationship which lasted 16 years, and then but until I'd embraced that, which was very difficult for me then, if I'm honest, to live by myself, to find myself, who I truly was, to face all those challenges that I had to face, which we all do, it depends on your life path, it depends, doesn't it? It all depends on what you're here to experience and learn from and grow from, and cycles that you need to break, etc, 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 etc. Because it can go on and on. I know I can go on and on. But that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's wonderful, is life. It can be, if you see it that way, if you choose it to be that way, if it's meant to be that way for you. I believe we've all got a choice. Like I say, like I bat on about. It's up to us whether we live with love in our hearts or hate. And I know it can be bloody hard when you've got all that lot going off around you. It's not very good. But it's up to you to change, and you can change. We all can. All of us. I don't care who it is. We all can. It's been done in the past. It's been done in the past. Anyway, as always, 'tis but opinion. If it resonates, it does. If it don't, leave it well alone. Plenty more videos out there. That's it for now. Take care.